How to add languages in school connections. ChildSafeguarding.com is available in multiple languages. You can add any language we have available on the system into your dashboard for free. I'm going to show you how to add languages onto your dashboard for both school clients and vendor clients. The process is a little bit different for each. We're going to start with a school client. So first, you come onto your dashboard and click on the Add More Languages button. From here, we again ask you to update your information to ensure that it is current and ready for use by the learners at your school, specifically the reporting information that will show up in the course. Next, you choose your languages. You'll note that the languages that you have already selected have a checkbox in them, so you don't need to select them again. From here, you can select any language that we have available. I'm going to select Mandarin, Indonesian, and Thai. Then all I do is press Submit. You'll now see that the languages that you selected are available under the Languages section of your dashboard. Each language that you selected now has a QR code and a URL that you can use to get learners onto the system. You'll use these codes to get learners that speak these individual languages onto the system to take the course. We'll talk more about how to do that in a subsequent video. The process is a little bit different for our vendors, or the companies that provide services to our schools, because they may be working at multiple schools, or they may have employees that are not assigned to a school. In this case, we provide them the opportunity to connect to their individual clients or to take a generic version of the course for employees that might be new to the company or maybe working at multiple locations like a bus driver that's driving for multiple schools. In order to do this, we come here and you'll notice that the button's a little bit different because it now says Add More Languages or Connections. You'll use this button to add a new connection or to add languages to existing connections or to the generic version of the course. So click on this button, and the first thing you'll do is you'll be asked whether to make a school connection or not. If you're interested in getting a generic version of the course, you leave this checkbox empty. If, however, you are working directly with a school, you will click on this box, and then you need to find the school down here. You can either search by country, or you can search specifically by the name or organization ID of the school. I'm going to connect to this one, and you'll notice that it automatically fills in the country for me. That way, if you have a school that has the same name as a school in another country, you can verify that it's the correct organization. From here, I click on Choose Languages, and just as before with our school clients, the languages that are already selected will have a checkbox next to them, so you don't need to select them again. From here, you will select the languages that you're interested in, and I'm going to select Japanese and Nepali. Then you click Submit. Now you'll notice under my connected courses that I now have Japanese and Nepali. And again, it will give me a QR code and a URL that I can use. This particular code will tell the system that I want to take the course connected to this particular school using this language. So you will give every employee that speaks this language that works at this school this code. Again, if you have employees that are new to the organization or have not been assigned yet to a particular school or perhaps are working at multiple schools, you can take the generic version of the course. The only difference between the generic version of the course and the connected version of the course is the reporting information. In the connected version of the course, the reporting information you take for this particular school is the reporting information provided by that school. In the generic version, you get generic reporting information. Otherwise, the content is exactly the same. So if one of your employees takes the generic version of the course, they do not need to take the school course if they get assigned to a particular school. And as with the schools, you can add any language or connection you want onto your dashboard free of charge.